it's a blessing to be here, for real. It's like a lot of great players here. You know, you look to your right, you look to your left. There's a lot of great ball players. So just to be in that category, be in that conversation, I'm truly honored and blessed to be in this position.
What about to do it with Johnny?
It means a lot. You know, we came. Well, I'm 1 year older than him, but I feel like we kind of started it, at the ground level and just built it up. And for us to be in this position together, it's truly surreal. And not just be here with him, but be here with Isaiah, my roommate, like me and my roommate are here. Like, that's crazy. Pearl, Isaiah, Adam, I'm just proud of all those guys.
What do you want to show this week, Keith?
That I'm healthy. I played a little banged up last year. Just show that I'm healthy. I can move. I'm versatile. And just overall, I'm a good guy. During the interview process, just letting this guy know who I really am, on and off the field.
Now that we're behind it a little bit, what was it like for you physically last year to be ready to play in whatever capacity you could?
It was a little mentally frustrating, but you gotta do what you gotta do for your team, and just be there and be ready at all times. But I stayed in the training room just trying to get back as healthy as I can be to get on the field. But it was mentally frustrating, but I learned a lot from it.
Oh, ankle, is that right?
Yeah.
Keith, how much did you kind of know about what Johnny was going through from a health standpoint with his foot and everything?
I didn't know.
You accomplished everything you wanted to and set out for?
No, sir. No. I wanted to win a national championship, wanted to win a Big Ten championship. So not achieving those goals, definitely hurts, but I definitely am proud of what I have accomplished, what I did accomplish while I was there. We were the number one defense in 2022. I was all percent 3 times, things like that. I was on watch list as captain. God has blessed me, and it's just, I look back on it and I smile.
Besides drafting, what kind of guy are they getting on and off the field?
On the field, they're getting a true competitor. Guys don't show up every day and be ready to work. A defensive lineman that's hungry, that's going to stop the run and rush the passer and make plays, and make a lot of plays. Off the field, a leader, a guy who's about his business, and a guy who loves football and loves to compete and wants to win. I want to win the Super Bowl.
Keith, 5 years ago, you just wrapped up a state basketball championship at this time, and now you're at the combine. How do you process what those 5 years have been like for you?
I'm still processing it. I was telling Johnny this stuff today. I'm like, bro, I'm at the combine, bro. We're at the combine. It's just, man, it's just a blessing. I'm just really, really excited to be here. And like I said, there's a lot of great players here. To be seen as one of the best players in the country, it's just a blessing.
We've seen a healthy Keith Randolph on the football field, but for people who maybe haven't, what does that look like?
The guy who's going to make play after play, a guy who's versatile, and a dominant defensive lineman. Not defensive tackle, not defensive end, but a defensive lineman who can play all down the line of scrimmage. You can line me up a nose guard, I'm going to make a play, 3-tech, I'm going to make a play, 5-tech, I'm going to make a play, 4, I'll make a play, wherever you want to put me. So, I know what I can do, and my tape speaks for itself, honestly. So, just watch the tape.
How many teams have you spoken with so far?
Between 12 and 15, I think.
What do they tell you? What's the messaging when you're talking to those teams between you to them? I think we kind of know what you're saying to them, but what do they say they like about you, and what feedback are you getting?
Definitely my versatility. It's rare to find a defensive lineman that can play, all up and down the line of scrimmage. How I can fit in a lot of different schemes, and just how I am against the run when I can't, my pass rush ability is rare.
Your ankle limited you at all in your training leading up to this, and are you going to run and do everything here?
I plan on it, so we'll see.
Is it special to share this with your fellow defensive linemen?
Yeah, it's special to share with him. It's definitely special to share with him, but it's special to share with the other 4 guys that are here. Like I said, Isaiah Williams, that's my roommate. We kind of grew up together, so to be here with him, it's a blessing. And Isaiah Adams and Julian Pearl, we grinded and worked, every day in practice against each other. So to see them, be here, I feel like it's a full circle moment.
How was Terrence Jamison? What was his level of importance for you the last 3 years to develop to help you and Johnny get to this stage?
Definitely, he helped a lot. He helped a lot, taught me a lot. I mean, before he came, nobody knew who I was, and he coached for 3 years, and I was all Big Ten for 3 years. So I definitely have to give him a lot of credit, and I'm thankful for him. He's helped change my career for the better.
Keith, do you feel like playing in different schemes and maybe going through a coaching change helped you in the long run at Illinois?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it showed my versatility, and I feel like this is why I'm here today. Back then, I thought I was a skill guy. I was out on the edge and stuff, but knowing that I still have that ability, but I can also play inside as well, is just taking my game to the next level.
I feel like you said the tape kind of speaks for itself, but do you feel like you still have more to show here of what you can do in your numbers and everything else to help that?
I mean, yeah, I feel like a lot of people have something to show here if they're doing something. I know I'm athletic. I know I can bend, things like that. But yeah, of course, I just want to show really that I'm healthy. No limitations. I'm ready to strap it on and go.
Is there any pressure to that, to show your health? Like, this is a kind of a job interview in a lot of ways. Like, do you feel any pressure to show that? Or, I mean, I know you long enough to know maybe not, but I'm just curious.
Pressure's a privilege. I just feel privileged to be here. Pressure, I know my Lord and Savior got me. Jesus got me. He's going to, work it all out for me. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to compete. And at the end of the day, it's just football. It's just ball. So go out there, have fun, compete with a lot of other great defensive linemen in the country. Just leave it all on the table.
I mean, to be in that company, and you talked about it earlier on, everywhere you look left and right, that's a lot. Like, that feels like kind of hard to put into words. Like, how would you try to put that into words to be next to some of these guys and have your name in that conversation?
I feel like I belong. I belong here. There's like I was saying, there's a lot of great players, there's a lot of great defensive linemen here, and oftentimes, I look to my left, look to my right, and say, man, these guys are really good. Then, I go to my hotel room and I look in the mirror and say, damn, I'm good too. So it's just a blessing to be here, man. It's a blessing to be here with these great football players, all these GMs and scouts, man. It's just no worries. I get the goosebumps talking about it.
Starstruck at any point? Not players, but coaches or anything like that?
I mean, I wouldn't say starstruck, but you see somebody, you're like, oh man, that's so-and-so, but starstruck, no.
Did anybody help you, Keith, just prepare for a draft process like this, whether it was, maybe even EJ, what he was going through in the NBA, or to hit up anybody?
No, EJ did. That's basketball, so it's a little different.
Right.
But, I mean, I was talking to KG. Well, he really didn't get a chance to really go through this, because of COVID, but He had a lot of interviews with a lot of people. So just getting ready for that. And really, a lot of people did, for real. They weren't just football players. Jeremy Budd, Sidney Brown, Chase Brown. I just heard a lot. Twan Martin, they all spoon. You just hear, a lot of, what to expect. But you can't. It didn't help, for real.
You got to go through it?
Yeah, you got to go through it. But it's fun, though. I'm enjoying it.
What was kind of the most whoa moment that you had to go through so far? There's still a week left.
Whoa moment. Well, probably when I got scanned from Madden. Dude, I'm finna be in a video game. We had to go in there and they had to give us this whole 360 thing. And I tried to make sure I looked real good, because I'm gonna be in the game. So I'm excited about that. Working out? No, so I'm drills and stuff, But I don't plan on doing the testing.
Where have you been spending most of the off season? Are you training in Florida?
Yes.
Are you with Johnny there?
Yes.
Okay.
Johnny and Pearl.
What's that been like for you?
It's been great. I've been down there with a lot of great guys, and just it's. I feel like a pro, you're trying to get that true pro feeling. So just shifting my mindset to that, it's fun.
What is it like standing next to Bondrich?
What is it like standing next to him?
Yeah. You're a big guy.
Yeah.
Much bigger.
Yeah, he's a big human being for sure. I see why I see why he is who he is. So it definitely is. It's pretty cool.
I read somewhere where someone said that Jay, even at that size to get skinny.
Say it one more time.
I said, I read where someone said that even at that size he's able to get skinny.
Oh.
Is that hard to fathom?
It's easy for him to get skinny in between offensive linemen. I don't know. It's a terminology people use.
I understand.
Yeah, I don't think it's I think he can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, he can do it.
Keith, was Mobile and the Senior Bowl kind of exciting for you, especially because you were healthy and you could show what you could do?
100%. Like I said, you're around a whole bunch of NFL personnel, great players. You get a chance to. It's a little different because in Mobile, we're actually playing football.
Sure.
Here, we're just making sure that we can, able to play football. So, it's definitely different, but I enjoyed both experiences. And I'm just blessed to be able to experience things like that.
Physically, how difficult was it, like pain-wise, last year after that injury to play?
Pain-wise?
Yeah, just to like how much pain were you experiencing in that back half of the season?
A lot. It was like every other step, I feel like it's a pain. I have to grind my teeth through it, but I do anything for my guys. So, I got 10 guys, not including me, out there. For the Illinois Fighting Illini, I'll strap it up whether I got 2 ankles or 1. So.